Hey y'all, me again. Um, I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. I really have to get this off my chest because it's been bothering me for a while. And since you guys are my therapist, my cyber therapist, um, I have the strangest epiphany. Ugh. Um, the other morning, I cannot stand my case manager. Nope, can't stand her at all. Not not because I have anything personally against her, but I think her her style when it comes to working with me is a little different than what I'm used to. Um, my previous case manager, we had a great relationship. Um, at the time when I first started working with her, I was homeless, and I think with that, homelessness not only being a physical state, but also a mental and emotional state as well. So I was pretty crippled all around, and finding out that my T-cell count had gotten really, really low. Um, and this was actually before I went into the hospital in January '09. When I, um, yeah, this is definitely when I went, or before I went, excuse me. So with that, Bethany was really great because she became part of my life. Um, I mean, outside of the facility, I mean, we would see each other every now and then. I'll see her in passing, and she'll speak, um, but I mean that didn't happen very often. But she was my homegirl. I can talk to her about anything. I can open up to her. I can tell her all my sexual business. I can tell her just anything and not feel judged. Whereas my new case manager, Nicole, to her, it's a job. Yeah, it's a job to her. And I could totally tell the difference. And I don't want to be treated like a number when I go and see my case manager. When I go and see my case manager, I want to feel as if they are a part of my extended family, or someone that I can, outside of the black gay scene, and outside of just like that realm which I'm used to, and actually talk to somebody about what's going on with me, and there not being any judgment. I mean, although Bethany is, from what I'm assuming, she's not positive, but she's compassionate about the issues, and she's very compassionate about the work, and I mean for me, she was very concerned about me. She checked up on me. If she hadn't heard from me, she would, I mean, it sounds like a lot to do, but at the time, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have any way of contacting anybody, so she pretty much, she helped me out in the sense of showing me that she really was concerned about my health and concerned about my well-being, and I think that's really vital. Whereas Nicole, like, okay, one time I had an issue. Actually, you know what? Let me go back for a second. The other day, I received an email from her, from my new case manager, uh, about 3 months after I had an issue with my rent. I'm gonna just put it out there. I hit rock bottom and I needed help, and I went and got the help. See, that's the, swallowing my pride. So I went to her, told her this was what's going on. She was like, okay, well, I need you to go to this place and that place and this place and that place. And even though my finances at the time weren't really expendable for me to do the things that I needed to do, I still did it anyway. Sometimes I have to walk. Sometimes, and I have no problem doing that. You know, um, where my issue lies is when I did my part. She was so like, oh, there's nothing we can really do. She didn't even give any kind of resources, or she didn't say, hey, let's have another plan, or let's try something different. So I said, fuck it. I'll take care of this shit myself. Because I feel as if, what's the point of you? I'll just be blunt. Because I don't give. I feel like, what is the point of case management? What is the point if as an HIV positive person, you're seeking help and you not only not get the help that you're seeking, but you're also told that you're doomed? I mean, it's like, okay, what do I do now? All I have to say about that is I really try not to depend on my case manager because of that reason. But I don't have that connection with Nicole like I did my other one, my previous case manager. I don't have that connection, and because I don't have the connection with her, I don't really see myself running to her and telling her my business and telling her what's going on with me, unless I really, really, really need to. Whereas my previous one, whenever I would go and make visits with her, I was ecstatic. I was excited to see my case manager. I was excited that she was asking about my life, and I was excited that my opinion counted. And she made me feel like I mattered. She let me know that I mattered. And that the fact of the matter was, she was so concerned about my well-being that she would do whatever she had to do to make sure that I was the better me and I was a better person. Whereas now it's like she sends an email 3 months later. And don't get me wrong, I take responsibility I take responsibility on my part of not communicating with her as much either. But I only give you what you give me. And she hasn't talked to me in months. Since March, actually. And that was, 3 months ago. So, I don't see myself, like, I just feel like, to her, it's just, okay, well, I'm going to just take care of this person, or, I'm sorry, I'm going to take care of this number. And, and another thing, I am so sick and tired of her scheduling these appointments and then she's not there. That pisses me off. How are you going to designate a time frame for us to meet? A time frame for us to talk about my life goals and talk about what's going on with me, and you're not there.